everyone, it's Jenny from Team Super Smart, and today I thought I'd share with you guys some of the Marvel Civil War pops that I've been collecting so far. The first one up is Crossbones, and he is the battle damage version from Target. Next is the Falcon, and that one is Hot Topic exclusive. Next to him is the Black Panther, and he is Walmart exclusive glitter version. Underneath is the Unmasked Black Panther, and he is Walgreens exclusive. Next is Captain America, and he's GameStop exclusive. Then we have the Unmasked Iron Man, he is Hot Topic exclusive. And then we have the 2-pack Captain America and Iron Man exclusive, and those are from the Marvel Collector Core box. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is the Unmasked Iron Man pop, and what I really like about this pop is that they went with kind of a really shiny finish to this pop. It looks a little more like a metal finish rather than the flat vinyl. The other thing I like about this is they do have a lot of color difference as far as the red, the gold, and the silver, so they did put in a lot of the 3 colors, which is also nice. They didn't go with like just a plain red to this pop, so you do get a lot of cool detail into this pop. Also, of course, it's unmasked, which is really cute. They did it with the face lifted on top of his head, and then you can see obviously his face on the inside, which is really, really cool. So there he is, and this one, like I said, it is Hot Topic exclusive. It was only sold at Hot Topic, the unmasked version of this pop, so that's pretty neat that they went ahead and did this. There he is, the side of the box. The back, of course, the regular Iron Man does have the mask down. This one is with the mask up, so he's unmasked. So there's the first one. The next one is the Crossbone pop, and this one is really, I like it. It's really cool. The only thing is I don't know very much about Crossbone. I know nothing about Crossbone, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So, but the pop is really cool. Bring him closer so you can see him. This one is, of course, battle damage. So the difference between this one is and the regular one is that this part right here is kind of slit all the way down. The regular one, of course, it's covered up and it's a full mask on his face. So that's pretty much the only difference from what I can tell, but it is really cute pop. He is a cool looking character. I haven't seen him in the trailers for the movie. I don't believe he's in them, so I really don't know anything about the character, but that's kind of really cool because I'm intrigued. So that's kind of neat that they're not showing very much of him. The other thing that this pop has that is awesome is his arm gadgets. They're really detailed, really cool look to them. Again, I don't know anything about the character. I don't know what those are. This pop does have a lot of detail as far as his costuming. It is really a nice job, a nice sculpt that they did with his chest piece there and on his back, also his shoulder. There is detail on that too. And then, of course, his pants, he has kind of like these knee pads and shin guards, which is also really sweet. They did a really good job. And then his pants have kind of like this camo looking paint job to it, so that's also really cool. This one, again, was from Target, and it is a Target exclusive, and like I said, the only difference is, of course, the little tear on his over his left eye there. And then the regular one is just a regular full mask on him. There he is. This one's a really neat pop. For not knowing anything about the character, I'm really intrigued to see him in the movie because he does look, the pop looks really cool. So I'm really excited for this one. The next one up is the Falcon, and this was actually the first one I got in, and I was really surprised with the amount of detail and just the look of the pop. What I like about this one is it's still a full-size pop, and they put him on this little floating base, which is really cool because he still looks big, but he's floating. So I do like the way they did that. He comes off this little base here, and he is really neat. All the detail is all there. I do like the color choices. It does have kind of like a silver, a shiny, I guess like a silver, and then also has the gray in there, so that's a cool contrast. And then also with the red, it is a nice touch of color, so that's really cool. The other thing I like about this one is the glasses. I'm trying to figure out how they did that. I want to do that for my customs. I'm trying to figure out how I can get that effect on mine, but it's kind of like a clear red over his eyes, so that's really cool detail to that pop right there. This one, like I said, was released at Hot Topic, and so far this is the only Falcon pop that they've released, I believe. It was exclusive to Hot Topic. I do think they're coming out with another one, but so far I think it's only this guy right here. It is a really cool looking little pop, and it does have a lot of details. Like I said, I do love the goggles. That is a really neat touch to this pop. Next one up is the exclusive Walmart Black Panther, and what makes this one the exclusive version is that he glitters. Yeah, so it's a glitter Black Panther, and I kind of like the way they did it. It is very subtle, the glitter on this one. You can't really tell, and so far I do believe all the glitter is staying on. That was one of my biggest worries with this pop. Once glitter starts, it doesn't stop. So I was afraid that there'd be glitter everywhere, but so far it is staying on. And like I said, it's very subtle. It's a very light, kind of a grayish color, and yeah, it's there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's there. It is extremely subtle. I think you guys can see that. So I kind of like it, even though it's not super glittery, but I don't think I would have wanted a super glittery Black Panther anyways, so this is kind of neat. I'm digging it. At first I wasn't sure, but I think I like it. Again, with this pop, really cool. They did the black and the silver. He is kind of subtle, but the character is subtle, so I think they did a really good job. I do like the sculpt on the face, the way they did that. I do like the ears on this one too, so really, really neat little figure. And yes, and like I said, this one is a Walmart exclusive. The only difference is, of course, the pop is exactly the same, I believe, except for he's glittering. The eyes on this box look a little more in the yellow color, but I do believe that they aren't. They look like this, so I think the only difference is that this one does glitter and the regular one does not. Next up is the Civil War Captain America GameStop exclusive, and this guy is really nice looking outside of the box. He is in a kneeling position, which that is a really cool touch. I do like that the body still is the same size as the regular pops, even though he's kneeling. They kind of, I guess, extended the legs so that he's still the same height as the regular pops. So that's really cool. You didn't lose any height on the pop, even though he's kneeling, but check him out. He's super cool looking. You can see him there. It is a really neat touch to have this guy kneeling down. Also, they did a really good job with the amount of sculpting in this pop. It's not flat, just painted on. It's actually, everything on there is sculpted and then painted on, which is a really nice touch. What I do like about all the Civil War pops are that they are really well sculpted. They do have a lot of detail to them. Like I said, the first one I got was the Falcon pop, and I did think that when I first saw it, it did have a lot of detail, and then so far all the other ones have had it too. So I'm really pleased with that. Like I said, the Captain America is GameStop exclusive, and meaning you can only get it at GameStop, and it is the kneeling version of this pop. So this one is kneeling, and then the regular one, of course, is standing. You can see him on the top right there. That's the regular version, and then the one that was exclusive to GameStop is kneeling. I think that's a cool add to a collection. If you collect Captain America, it is really neat to actually have him kneeling instead of always standing like pops normally are. So that's really cool. Alright, next up is the Unmasked Black Panther pop, and this one was Walgreens exclusive. You can only get it at Walgreens. He does resemble the glitter Black Panther. I do believe it is the same mold. You can see it there. They do look a lot like the molds. This one's kind of a matte color. This one's a little more of a shiny finish. I don't know if it's the glitter or not. I kind of like the matte color on this one. It seems like they used the same body for these two and then just switched out the heads. The head on this one has the kind of a faded in look to his facial hair, which is kind of neat. It adds a little more detail to the pop. There he is. This one is the one that's most underwhelming out of all of them, but then again, there isn't very much to the Black Panther costume, so that being said, it is really cool that they did 2 versions of him. Here's the box for the Black Panther unmasked version. There he is on the side, and of course, on the back it shows him full mask as well, so this is the unmasked version, and of course it has the Walgreens exclusive sticker on the front. The next 2 up are the Captain America and Iron Man figures from the Marvel Collector Corps box set. I actually did an unboxing of the Marvel Collector Corps box. I will post it right here so you guys can check that out if you're interested in seeing what's in that box, as well as me unboxing these guys. But I'll show them to you guys really quickly because they do look really cool with this set, so I didn't want to leave them out. They are really cool in the sense that they are facing each other, and it does look like they're battling each other. Captain America is facing sideways, and he is positioned like that on purpose. His bobblehead didn't just go sideways. And it's kind of positioned up too, so he's looking up at Iron Man, so I thought that was a really neat touch as well. They just didn't turn the head sideways. This one is also very detailed, just like the kneeling version of this pop. It has all the same details. I think this one has red on his shoulders there that this pop doesn't have, which is really weird that they would do it on one and not the other. But that's really the only difference between the 2, and then also, of course, the body position on the 2 pops. But they are really cute. I'm going to show them to you side by side so you guys can check them out. There they are, and it is really, they do look kind of identical except for the body position, which I think that's really cool because they are from the same movie, so it's cool that they did stay very true to their design choices. And then, of course, this Iron Man is really impressive in his body positioning. That is just a really interesting pose that they went with. It's super dynamic, and it has a lot of movement to it, so it's just not like a static standing pose. It does look like he's going to shoot something out of his hand, or that he is flying through the air, which is really impressive that they did that. And then also, of course, this one is shiny, and just like this one, I feel like it has that really shiny look to it. This one's actually even a darker red, which is really pretty compared to this one. This is a more of a, I guess, like a cherry red. This is like a burgundy, and I really am impressed with this figure. It's really pretty. Again, this one does have a lot of contrast with the reds, the golds, and the silvers, which I think that's a really cool design choice for Iron Man, because just having him all red, you really do lose a lot of the detail that they sculpt into the actual pop. So all the little lines and grooves and stuff, you really do lose them if it's just all red. But having that gold and the silver in there, you really do break it up, and you can really, even from afar, you can kind of get all those little details. You can see all those little details, which is a really nice touch. Alright, so I think that's everything for these guys. So far, I am very impressed with their choice of sculpt and colors and everything for their Civil War pops. I do like them. Like I said, I don't have them all. I am missing quite a few, but so far this is what I have, and I do love these guys. They have a couple that I'm kind of interested in. I do like the War Machine, the gray War Machine. It does look really cool in that gray color. And then the 6-inch giant Ant-Man is kind of interesting too. I kind of like that one. I might get that one too. I do love the Ant-Man pops. I especially like the Ant-Man Marvel box. I'm going to post that here so you guys can check them out. It does have one of the cutest pops and one of my favorite pops ever. It's a really tiny little Ant-Man, and that one's in that video if you guys want to check that out. I also display the 4 little mini mystery mini pops. I think they're called the blind box Ant-Man pops. I have those on my nightstand too, so I do like that box. Sorry, I kind of got sidetracked, but check that box out if you guys are interested in that. It is really cute stuff in there. So far, this is my Marvel Civil War set. If you guys have any of these, comment below and let me know which ones you have, which ones you like, which ones you don't like, and if you guys are actually going to collect them all. I'd love to hear from you guys and really find out what you guys think about these, because I really love these so far. Alright guys, I think that's everything so far as of now, I'm really happy with what they've come out with. I'm sure they're going to come out with more Civil War pops once the movie comes out, because I know that there are going to be a lot of characters in that movie that they haven't shown. So I'm kind of really excited and really interested to see what characters are going to end up in the movie and which ones are going to end up as pops. If you guys have any theories on which ones might become a pop, please comment below. I'd love to talk to you guys about that. Also, let me know which ones of these you guys actually have, and which ones are your favorites, or which ones you might go out and buy. Like I said, I think I'm going to add War Machine to my collection, and then I'm not sure about the giant Ant-Man. He does look really cute, and he would look really cute with the rest of my Ant-Man pops. Alright guys, I think that's everything for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please hit the like button. Comment below. Like I said, I'd love to talk to you guys about these pops. And as always guys, subscribe to see more cool stuff from us in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching.